In the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's what everyone's tweeting about.
Twitter stalking, Facebook groupie.
It's time for Big Tigger's trending topics.
Yeah, that's trending topics.
Find out what's trending now with Big Tigger.
Oh, he did not dump me for that.
On V103.
Time for the trending topics, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This just happens to be a good, bad, and ugly edition of the trending topics. Let's start with the good. Forbes' second annual definitive tally of America's wealthiest, most successful self-made women includes 60 trailblazers, 10 more than last year, who have crashed the ceilings through invention and innovation. These women who are all of these women are worth a combined $53 billion, have created some of the nation's best-known brands such as Gap, Spanx, Proactive, Vera Bradley, etc., etc., etc. Who's at the top of the list? Diane Hendricks, who owns ABC Supply, the largest wholesale distributor of roofing and siding in the country. How much? $4.9 billion. That's 1.2 more than last year when she came in second. Who comes in second? Our very own Oprah. Shout out to Oprah. In at number 2, who moved up 3 spots to number 2 thanks in part to her new ties to Weight Watchers. Her fortune is now let me get this right. Oh, nope, that's not how much. She got a lot of money, though. Didn't say exactly how much. So there's a lot of good people on here. Shout out to Beyonce. In at number 56. $265 million. Nice. Who else is in here? Guess who's right behind Beyonce? Taylor Swift, number 60. $250 million. You better get him, Taylor. Not mad. That's the good. Let's move on to the bad. Prince died of an opioid overdose, according to test results obtained by the law enforcement officials in Chicago, as reported by the Associated Press. The official, who was close to the investigation, spoke on the condition of anonymity because he was not authorized to speak to the media. Investigators have been reviewing whether or not Prince died of an overdose or whether a doctor was prescribing him drugs in the weeks before his death. The story is still developing, but that is a very sad set of circumstances. And again, we are still sorting through the aftermath. And now for the ugly. Stacey Dash. And lots of people have lots of issues, and particularly African-American people have problems with Stacey Dash, but she has a new book coming out called There Goes My Social Life. In this new book, she reveals that she was raped at gunpoint in front of her newborn son. That's just one of the many sad stories offered up in this particular memoir. She suffered molestation, depression, suicidal thoughts, and more. She said she was 4 years old, living in the South Bronx when she was molested for the first time by a 16-year-old family acquaintance. At 16, she was offered a line of cocaine and quickly fell into an all-consuming addiction. She also chronicled the abuse she suffered at the hands of her ex-boyfriend in her early 20s. He would punch me on my body, my legs, my chest, anything that could be covered. Dash ended things with her abuser and then entered into a relationship with musician Christopher Williams, learned she was pregnant with Williams' child, thought of an abortion, and then thought against it and had the child. This seems like a very insightful and very sad memoir that she has coming out, but you might want to check it out, okay? That's going to do it for the good, bad, and ugly edition of the trending topics. If you missed any part, please head on over to v-103.com. We can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my good, bad, and ugly face. Big Tigger back with more next on V103.
Celebrate